Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are looking at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame because this is closing today at 4 for CME. Silly me, we should actually just go to the CME and then come back to that. Let's do that. Here is the CME weekly on Bitcoin. As it is, we are literally opened below the EMA, but now we are above it. If today we close higher than $22,850, we can look for higher. Okay? If we can't close above that, the death cross is confirmed and we will have pressure next week. Ideally, we do not want to close under 19,700. As long as we can hold that level, the possibility of next week closing sideways and then continuing higher, that can happen. Okay, we have to wait until this closes today. Volume is good, so next week we can look for continuation into that level, 22,000, 23,000, but it all depends on close. And then I will follow up with this once this is closed today at 4 p.m. Central. We'll look at perps and make assumptions as to what we can expect for the weekend. Especially tomorrow, we'll go over that. But yeah, that's basically it. Okay, for this one, we are in a death cross. The likelihood of going above this level is very, very low. Okay, yeah, we can test into it. Very, very low. We break above it until the first, you got to test it a few times. So the first test, I'm just looking for rejection. So 22,800, I'm just looking for rejection if we get there. When and if, I don't know. So that's the only real point that I wanted to point out here. And then here's Ethereum. So Ethereum is actually already tapped into the $1,600 area and rejected. Okay, so today, if we can close 1,600 or above, the potential of us going to the next extension is very, very high, around 2,050. But first, we need to close above this, then we can look for the higher extension. If we can't close above this and we lose our support over here at 1430, 1420, then the risk of further downside is going to be much, much greater. And this little head and shoulder formation with three lower highs will look like it will flush to the downside as soon as the new weekly opens. So be ready for that, even though I do see volume is increasing. So potential of us actually poking above and then rejecting is there. If we poke above and close, open and close above 21, then the possibility of going even higher is there while using the 21 as a support. And then we can even look for a larger extension out to make another third high. I mean, this is the third lower high in Ethereum, fourth. This would be the fifth lower high, but at least this could be a possible break of structure, looking for continuation further. Okay? All right. So that's basically all I wanted to say for CME wise. Let's go to perpetuals. Why am I missing the Ethereum over here? Interesting. Okay, so looking at perps, we are officially using this as support right now, and it's acting really good as support at 17.6, 17.8, whatever, basically 17.6. Um, if we close this week above this EMA, like I said, we can look into that extension there. Already death cross has occurred, so I mean, there's not that much excitement for me for further upside. I'm not looking for too much further than 22,800 for the first tap and rejection, and then we can look for if that's gonna get accumulated or not. Right now, tech stocks are getting beaten down, so it's kind of a risk off mode. So assuming people are going to buy into crypto is not the best. Um, During bull runs, the weekends used to pump because retail gets paid on Friday, right? So they get their paycheck and then they go all ape into the market and they just always were buying the dip, and that's why we kept going up and up and up and up. So that's a possibility today. So if we start pumping up to the upside today, look for that market to close at 4 and then the pullback comes, okay? So today into market open, you can see a rise because all the markets got so beaten up that I'm sure there's some dip buyers in Amazon, Meta, and etc. So just be cautious and careful of that. All right, let's go to a daily real quick. On the daily, you can see we're already finding resistance at the 100 EMA, and we're trying to find support here. Now, today is very, 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 very important. As soon as we lose 19,900 to the downside, the risk of us going much lower is there. We cannot close any significant time frames under 19,900. Otherwise, you are playing with fire. It can be one of these situations. Straight down, one of these. Don't play. I'm being serious. After 19.9, your long needs to be considered possibly invalidated, okay? For sure, invalidated a close under 19.6. So that $300 range is kind of like a nice little scalp area. You can scalp some longs, and then if we get all the way up to like 19.9 and we can't hold it, or 20, whatever, you can use it as a short entry further down the side. So right now I have a short and a long. So for me, I've got like a short and on a long from here, and that's on Ethereum, not this. So the point of the matter is be very, very careful. If you're too bearish, you can get wrecked. If you're too bullish, you can get wrecked. As of right now, we are consolidating sideways in between a range in the motion of up. So to short here is not all the greatest. You want to short as high as you can, okay? Because shorting here and us pumping above the 100 EMA and going to the 200, you're going to get liquidated. And that's a possibility because we are finding support here. My warning was if we lose 19.9, you're in potential danger. Losing 19.6, you're definitely in danger. So you will know within that range that, hey, you need to make a move. All right, that's basically the point I'm trying to make. Here's the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour, we are under our support. And if we can't close above 20,300, you will see downside start kicking in. And then you got to hold at 19.6. Losing 19.6, you're going to look for much lower levels. Okay. Turning on the indicators. This was our order block here. So even if we get into 20,800, I would be looking for a short. All right. And that's basically the level that I've been screaming at you guys for I don't even know how long. So yeah, 20,800 was a nice short. You should have been taking some profit right here at 20,300. Now we're finding 20,300 as resistance. If we can't get above 20,300, we will go test into this golden pocket, which is around 19.6. You lose this golden pocket, you will break down into the channel, and it is going to be the biggest liquidity grab like 2017 all over again, because a lot of people, and I talked to some people yesterday, a lot of people went all in on Ethereum. And I love Ethereum, and I mean crypto in general. I know somebody who went all in on Bitcoin, like 7 figures, and I know somebody who has a good chunk in Ethereum, who they bought recently. But the Ethereum, they bought on the golden pocket. Somebody else bought the Bitcoin at like 30, 40K. So they're a little wrecked. But the Ethereum dude is up from $990 he bought per ETH, and it's at like 12 right now. Actually, let's go look at Ethereum. That's basically it right here. All right, we finished right here for Bitcoin. Let's go to ETH. And I'm curious, what is it at? Okay, it's at 1,500. So cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a good chunk. And then, like, yeah, they got their invalidator nodes and stuff. So that's cool, man. It was cool to catch up to these people. I have not talked to them in like 3 years. So since I left Atlanta. All right, so here we go on a weekly on Ethereum. Okay, we're brushing up right against resistance, but the thing of all like importance on this chart, the death cross has not happened. Okay, we rejected of it from it, but on Bitcoin, death cross already occurred. ETH did not do it. ETH is such a stronger asset right now than Bitcoin that I'm only trading ETH, and it's been really rewarding. The point I'm trying to get at is if we can't get above 1,600, we will open the next candle and probably try to poke into it again. But if we reject, we're going to go down, okay? The warning is not getting above 16.6 for a weekly open and close. then the warning is losing 1420, I believe. Yeah, it's 1420. Lose 1420 on any 4 hour or other significant time frame. That's your warning for downside to come. Okay, 1420 right now is support. As long as we hold it and go sideways, the potential of going higher is there for next week. Okay. Here is the daily chart. Okay, daily chart, we are brushing up on the EMA resistance just like we do all the time. Here's 100. Okay, if we can hold this as support, what is that? 1450-ish, 1475. If we go hold this as support, the next level we can test into is around 1750, 1760. Okay, that is possible, but we need to hold this level. Right now, 21 EMA is looking a little bit bearish to me. So if this does come down, you have to hold this level as support around 1400. Any significant time frames under 1400, you are gonna feel the real pain to the downside. Okay, like we were looking for earlier. Here you go. So if we lose this 1400, where is it? Yeah, 1400, the possibility of us testing back to 1230 is there, as well as all the way to 1000. Okay, so that is the risk. We're assuming the bottom is in. Don't assume shit. Let price tell you. So if price can hold above this level, great. If price loses this level at 14, 40, you're gonna know that hey, downside is very possible. So protect yourself. Don't wreck yourself. All right, here is the 4 hour chart after the daily analysis, and the 4 hour, actually 4 hour looks pretty decent. 4 hour looks like it's sitting on support. As long as it doesn't lose this 1480 level with any 4 hour open and close, the potential of going sideways and testing up is there. We need to basically close above 1540, and then we could look for the next leg up. And right now, it does look like it's kind of bull flag. Do I have this charted? Okay, I do. Oh. So yeah, I'm not looking for any kind of upside until we break above 1540 and have open and closes above it. Until then, 1540 is an area where I'll be shorting. And yes, 1530 is kind of like a midline right now. So if we can get above 1530, the potential of us going higher is there, but only time will tell, because today the market is supposed to probably be a little bit bearish. It's Friday. People are going to be at risk off mode. And then also market from tech did not do that hot with earnings. So they're getting punished. And most of the market is in tech. So everyone's going to feel it. All right, we're done with this. Let's go quickly to Dixie, and then I'm going to let you guys go because I'm tired. Did not drink my coffee yet. So here's Dixie, okay? So that day that I was saying, oh, I think we got support, it worked out, okay? Here at 109. Now what Dixie did, it psyched everyone out, man. It already went up. It's already into the 21 EMA. It's already trudging on. This thing is gonna at least test 1142. This was, I think, the breakdown, by the way. Yes, it's 1140, 1150. It's gonna test this breakdown area. If it can get in this and open and close or above 1150, all right, our risk of exactly what's going on with Ethereum and all the other assets like winding up for a bullish move is the same thing right here. Here's what happened. I mean, it can come all the way up to here, brush up to here, and then reject again, but it probably will come all the way to this area. So I would not get too excited with longs on other assets due to this. Okay? Maybe tech got a beating, but tech got a beating at like pretty high values. And now they all cashed out because they know that this is coming up. And they know that tech stocks, no matter what tech stock it is going to feel the pain as this Dixie rises up. ECB just devalued their currency. So why wouldn't the dollar value up until November 2nd, where we do it to ourselves again? So you got to be very careful on the way. This is just me giving you guys my analysis as to what I think. Do it with you, would you please? It's not financial advice. It's just what I'm doing. Um, aside from that, guys, I hope you guys like these stock videos that I'm going to be trying to putting out after sometime in the middle of the day. So that way you guys get one full video of crypto. Sorry, one full video of crypto, and then one video of a few equities, and then we can start like blending the two together as time goes on in the future. If you guys have any requests for stocks or crypto, please leave it in the videos comments section below, and I promise I'll get that in the next video. If you could, I would greatly appreciate a like, a subscribe, press the bell button notification if you haven't already, for this last week, our channel actually grew like 10 subscribers. So this is pretty cool. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going. If you look in the description of this video, you will find the link to our Discord server group where we are trading live all day, every day. You will find me there all day. If you have any questions or concerns, just hit me up. I'm there. And if I can't answer it, somebody else there will, because there's a bunch of professional traders there. And yeah, that's basically the gist of today. It's a risk-off day. Try to take it chill. If you made money the last this whole week, you know, try to protect those gains and hedge yourself properly. And yeah, just wait for the levels for the next trade. Unless the levels come, there's no reason to rush. Let everyone else throw their money here and there, and then you just go and scoop it up because they don't know what they're doing. Okay? All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone had a great time, and I will see you guys in the Discord server. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Be safe. Have a great weekend.